Monse and Fine John.
This is ridiculous. But you know what's not ridiculous?
What's not ridiculous?
What's going on right now in the NBA. NBA is over, and yet we are still in the midst of what is going to happen next season.
We don't even know who's won the awards yet, you know?
That airs, I believe, this week at some point.
Yeah, it does air this week.
But, you know, it's so after the fact. I get what the NBA is trying to do is to make the NBA relevant kind of all year round. But at the same time, it's like, I don't care anymore.
It does feel like we're dragging things out. Like we just had the lottery.
Right.
Then we had the championship. Then we had the draft. And now we're going to be crowning the MVP.
And these awards are from the regular season.
Yeah.
So it's not like these awards have to do with the playoffs. It's from the regular season.
Exactly. And I think that's why a lot of people are thinking that Siakam is just going to run away with this. And I mean, if you look at it for when he's like the most improved player, he wasn't the most improved player throughout the whole season.
Right.
He had a good second half and he did well throughout the playoffs. But I think a lot of people are looking at that playoff stuff, which is not being brought into
but
it.
These people voted before playoffs.
No, I know. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying like how people are analyzing
Like fans,
it
and now they're
Right.
talking about it. I agree. But I also do think that when people vote, they kind of look at the most recent part of the season.
No,
like,
I know.
You know, it happens naturally. I think you just, that's what you do. Under
that, though, you would think Trae Young should be winning Rookie of the Year, but it doesn't look like he's going to get it.
No, I think Luka deserves it.
But Trae had a better end of the season than
Sure,
Luka
but
did.
Luka was more consistent the whole season.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That's the only reason. But yeah, no, Trae Young was fabulous. And I don't think people would be as upset if he won it, but it's just Luka was successful the whole season.
Right.
He was so impressive.
Also, Luka played pro before, so I mean,
There's already, has an experience, kind of like
does.
an edge. Totally. What if we have the MVP be the defensive player of the year?
I mean,
That could happen.
It could. You think he's walking away with 2?
You know, I don't, and I hope not. Rudy Gobert, poor guy. That dude has won Defensive Player of the Year and cannot make an All-Star team. I hate that. I truly
He's
hate
not
that.
glamorous.
I hate that though.
He's not
So
glamorous.
I want him to win because this is the only affirmation he gets. So that's what I want. Maybe we're gonna have somebody win.
Well, this is the only time this week I'm going to be rooting for France.
You're rooting for France.
Well, for him.
For him.
Yeah.
Oh, right. He is French.
He is French.
Yeah, he is French. You're right. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? Yes.
Just for him. For him.
We're rooting for you.
But then after that, screw France.
After that. But I think Rudy Gobert is such a good player and he does not get the credit he deserves. So I hope he wins that so he gets at least another one.
All right. Now
He should be an all-star. He should have been an all-star last year.
He should. And now let's talk about actual all-stars.
Okay.
There's billboards up
Yes.
all over the city of Los Angeles. For those of you who are tuning in that are not in Los Angeles, the city is full of Kawhi Leonard billboards.
Okay, because I hit out a full 2.
Okay. There's 2.
Everybody calm down. 2.
All right, it's 2. There might be more later. Who knows?
Who knows? But at this point, 2.
There's 2. It's a California license plate. It says Kawhi. I don't know if anybody's going to actually get that license plate. I doubt Kawhi is going to actually get it.
Because
But
people are not going to know it's him. Oh, there's Kawhi.
exactly.
Yeah.
There he goes driving by.
Side note, Ralph Lawler, who was the Clippers broadcaster who retired this past year, his license plate says me oh my. Oh me oh my.
Oh me oh my.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have his name on it.
No,
so.
but if you know who he is, it's like, hey, there's Ralph Lawler.
Right.
But go. Yes, Kawhi.
Yeah. So, do you think this is going to be what persuades Kawhi to come here?
No. It's really funny. Obviously, the Clippers have said it's not them because it would be tampering. These billboards have been put up, and we don't know who did it. And the other one, instead, because he's the king of the North, which I also think that's a great name, it's crossed out. The second billboard is crossed out North, and it says King of SoCal. That's what the second billboard says. So we don't know who did it. We have no idea. It's not Jacob and Ronnie who brought out the LeBron ones last year or 2 years ago now.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't think they would do that. It would seem very
obviously
ridiculous.
he's a Lakers fan, so we know it's not him. It was John.
It was
John
not me.
does not have the money to put up those billboards.
I don't have that. And if I did have the money, the billboards would be me and Monse.
Yes!
I would be a little bigger than Monse, but she would still be on there too.
I
for sex
love
appeal.
that.
You know?
Sex Okay, so know. Thank you for putting me on the billboard.
But it would say "Fine John" underneath my name, or underneath me.
Quote, Fine John.
Fine John.
Said
That's
by
right.
Monse Jon.
That's right.
We don't know who it is, but I think it's fun. I think it's exciting.
I mean, maybe it's Billy Crystal.
Maybe it is. He could have the money.
I mean, he's probably,
Frankie Muniz was a big fan of the Clippers.
Frankie
maybe
ain't got no money. What are we talking about? That boy is probably in debt. Like, Billy Crystal is your better bet as far as like a Clippers celebrity that still has money to do that.
What about Clipper Darryl? Probably doesn't have money.
I would say he would have secret money.
He would have secret money?
He would have secret money you don't know about. So
Possibly.
maybe it could
Clipper
possibly.
Darryl, for those of you that don't know, is considered probably the biggest Clippers fan because he has a couple of suits that are like clippered out.
Right.
And his vehicle is clippered out.
Right. So that's why I'm like, he probably has secret money.
Yeah.
Because for you to be able to put your whole life in Clippers,
yeah,
you probably can afford some billboards.
And if you go to a Clipper game, he's probably there cheering and making everybody cheer. You can hear him across the other side of the Staples Center. It's quite funny.
From the stands?
He usually just says "Go Clippers" or something along, but he starts.
Is he like behind the basket type thing?
No, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he tends
moves,
to
I think.
normally sit behind the basket in the corner, but sometimes he moves around. But that is his normal seat. Yes,
Yeah.
it's like behind the basket in the side.
And he
Yeah.
wears like a hat, like a high hat.
He-
like
No, it's like a baseball hat.
Yeah, it's usually baseball.
It's usually
hat, yeah.
a baseball style hat, but it's Clippers.
Okay.
Clipper Darryl. If it's you, tell us. We won't tell.
What do you mean we won't tell?
We won't tell that you put him up.
I mean, I
Obviously,
guess-
they want to be anonymous.
It's true.
It's not
true.
like Jacob and Ronnie.
Let's be honest with you. If we did some searching, we could probably find out who
We
paid
could
for
probably.
We
Maybe
could-
it was Steve Ballmer. He's like, I don't care. Find me. I got all the money.
it. It's true. He has tons of money.
I'm worth billions. I
Yeah.
could find, but it would be the highest fine in tampering if we found out he did
It
it.
would be the highest.
They would be
tampering
like,
fine.
how do we charge him? How much money does he? That would be tough. But
They'd hit him with $1 million, and he'd probably just be like, whatever.
as much as I would love to have Kawhi be a Clipper, I don't think he's leaving Toronto.
It just for me.
What are you gonna yell?
For me, it doesn't make sense to leave when you're the king of Canada. But
Have we heard anything about Durant?
We have
Ooh.
not.
well, we haven't heard anything about
Specific.
the Golden State Warrior, who would probably do some gardening with these.
He's not doing gardening.
Actually, his
he's
hands-
paying somebody else to do gardening.
His hands would not even fit in these gloves. But
Oh, the glove. Does it fit?
yeah,
If it doesn't fit, quit.
good grief, what has Kevin Durant done?
He has. Shut up.
All he did was blow an Achilles. He didn't kill anyone. But
He killed my spirits when he joined the Warriors.
well,
See?
I'm so sorry.
He killed my spirit.
He killed the spirit of you and like everybody else who's in the Western Conference.
He has killed stuff.
Well, I
Spirits
mean,
all over the
all
country.
the spirits of the people who loved, the Sacramento Kings or the Oklahoma City Thunders and the Clippers.
Yes.
He
Yes.
killed everybody's
Yes.
chances in the Western Conference.
He really did.
But either way, we don't know where he's going. A lot of people are saying still or hoping still that he's going to the Knicks. I just don't know why he would leave with a blown Achilles because you get more money from the Warriors.
Right.
So and plus you're sitting out a year either way.
Either way, yeah. So you think he's just going to stay with the Warriors and figure it out?
I think
That's what makes sense,
I
right?
think that's half the reason why he went to go play in that game, knowing that he wasn't probably 100%. Somebody probably sat him down and was like, hey, we got your back, KD. We got you, player. You go out there, you get hurt. Don't worry. We're giving you the max deal. Yeah.